Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and I'll turn to you, Dan, as we discuss the high-level pitching matchup we've got in store for this one.
Two different kinds of pitchers, and just goes to show you there's more than one way to skin a cat. Right-hander with big power arm, you're going to see a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts. On the other side, this crafty left-hander, he'll make you put the ball in play. So two different ways to go about it, but both guys top quality starters.
It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Lefty Grove will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
So now here is Carl Crawford. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Carl Crawford.
And now the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. Here's Manny Machado now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at the forkball. That's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 3-1 pitch. Crawford stands at second with no outs. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now it'll be Ken Griffey Jr. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. One there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So no need to wait, as here he is. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0. Here it is. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Men on third with 2 down. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
That brings up Wander Franco. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Now the 1-0.
Aye. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Andrew.
And the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Severino, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Here now is Will Smith. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Olson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Machado has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in is JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the next to bat will be Ozzie Albies. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Wearing a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think?
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn.
Leading up for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Adam.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting good.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he'll step off and try and reset. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now to the plate, Carl Crawford. He collected a base hit his first time up. The pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping in next, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Griffey Jr. hits a little over the 270 mark. Machado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Fouled off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen able to track it down for the third out. Braves strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. From the stretch. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Nationals lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he takes strike 2. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. In now, Wander Franco. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line hard, deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Will Smith. First delivery to him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hat like that in the league.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball one. Dunn, base runner at first with 1 out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And up next, the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr. From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Snap throw from the catcher. Griffey Sr. behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 freezes him on the inside, strike 3. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Carl Crawford. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, a shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado, who's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves lead it 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 6.
And now the first pitch. McNeil is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Number 29. Tommy Pham.
Next to hit is Tommy Pham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's ball 4.
The batter, the shortstop.
Next up is Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
first pitch on its way. Throw down to second. Again to first. Pham stands at first with one out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. One and two now. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is lined hard to deep left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So now to the plate, Wander Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. high fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to hit, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out, and the offering starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew McCutcheon.
First offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-0. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another try at 2-2. Little party on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Now back, first baseman,
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he pops it up. Machado trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Here's another 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Three and two now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Smith leads off first with 1 away. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Into the box now, Adam Dunn. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 64.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Joey Votto is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Misses, ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rolled slowly to first. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Carl Crawford. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Popped him up. McNeil is under it. And that will end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here as the lead remains 3-1. Joey Votto will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 19.
Gregory Soto will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering. And this this ball is going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 29.
Next up, Tommy Pham. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. McNeil is off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Brewstar Gratterall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Brewstar Gratterall.
And now in the box, Manny Machado singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in will be Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball back up.
Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Reined in. Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 49, Blake Trinan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr.
Hey, Matt, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt. Bobby Witt Jr.'s father, Bobby, might have been the hardest thrower I ever saw in the minor leagues.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Fouled away. One and two, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Junior's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that brings up Will Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 3-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Griffey. 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Now at the plate is Wander Franco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Whip into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now into the box, JT Realmuto. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. In for strike 2.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. The Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Matt Olson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Adam.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Adam Dunn is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. Patrick Wisdom waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 18.
So next to hit is Patrick Wisdom. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Last strike now for the Nats. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.